I was wondering if you have bonfires, because we have them too.
Okay.
Tallinn is pretty much empty during
Yeah,
Midsummer.
it's like a ghost town.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be too big then.
No,
And we are not encouraging for that. So
no.
there is this like dark side of Juhannus as well, unfortunately.
So today we're going to talk about Midsummer, which is a very important event or celebration in Finland and in Estonia. And I would say in all of the northern part of Europe. So yeah, we're just going to discuss what are the traditions, what do we do with our own families, what are the like common things that other people might do. So yeah, maybe Laura, you would like to say already something about Finnish Midsummer.
Sure. It's mid-May, if I see correctly, and I think there are already people discussing in group chats in WhatsApp, who's gonna buy what for the cottage weekend. Because usually, what I recall from my youth, I think it has changed a bit, but mostly people go to the summer cottages. Either their own, they rent, or they are asking like who is gonna have like a cottage free, and they could go to. But I think it has also changed a bit that like this city Juhannus, city Midsummer is also getting more and more popular, so to say. Because I recall when I was younger that the foreigners came to Finland and they came to completely deserted, empty city. There was nothing because everything was closed. But nowadays,
It's kind of similar in Estonia too. Tallinn is pretty much empty during Midsummer.
yeah, it's like a ghost town.
Yeah.
But I think there are some kind of small scale, like not like some kind of like concerts, live concerts, picnics, and these kind of things to connect people, bring the communities together. So I think it's also changing that it's okay to stay in the city, and there's like something in the city as well.
Yeah. But traditionally, people do go outside to like their grandparents' houses or something. I live in a city, and my grandparents live in a city too. And so we celebrate it in our own like yard. Yeah. Midsummer is, I mean, the day that we celebrate is a little bit different from Finland, I think, because for us, the day that we celebrate the most is 23rd of June. And then the Midsummer Day is 24 for us. And for you, I think it's
the weekend. It's like usually it usually happens weekend. Yeah, like people take like long weekend. They already start on Thursday, and we know how it is. Like a long weekend, Finnish people.
Yeah.
So
for us, it's because we also celebrate the Võidupüha, which is the celebration of victory, war of freedom, in like early 20th century. And I think that Finland actually used to have also like one day that you celebrated, that it didn't move around. I'm pretty sure I read about that somewhere. But yeah, are there any other things that you do?
we do these huge bonfires. Of course, if the weather is all right. If it's too dry or too windy, then of course not, because then it's risk that the fire can spread. So people basically, I think it's some kind of it has to be done, or of course officially. So some people build these big bonfires, and then people gather around them. What I remember from my childhood and teenage years, that in the place where we have the summer cottage, like near a lake, like some people build there every year bonfire, and the people gathered there just around it to chit chat, and that was the place where they met basically once a year. Just like, oh, how has the year been? It's nice to see you, and yeah, it was kind of bringing people together.
I was wondering if you have bonfires, because we have them too.
Okay.
Yeah, and it is like most families do their own like smaller bonfires too.
Okay.
If you have a yard or summer house or something, but we do have like the communal ones, which are bigger, and then people like dance there and gather, and yeah, it's basically
so you
the same.
can just do one in your garden if you want to.
Yes, it is allowed,
Okay.
usually. It depends on year, because when it's too dry, then it's not. But bonfires, yeah, I didn't know that Finns also did bonfires.
We in some regions we also do it during Easter. For instance, where I come from, we also have Easter bonfires. Not in whole Finland though, but like we also do it in the Easter time.
Okay,
A
okay.
bit of pagan ritual that has carried on to this day.
Yeah, and I think it's a symbol of sun, or like, like,
Probably.
and trying to like war off evil spirits or something like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a really old tradition, and ours is very different from Swedish one too, because they don't do bonfires at all. They do maypoles, I think.
Yes, and also in the Swedish-speaking region of Finland, they do it too.
Yeah, I actually read about it that western side of Estonia, some of the places also do maypoles. And there is also a tradition related to bonfires, actually, which comes from eastern Estonia. And it's probably a Slavic loan-like tradition, which is you hop over the bonfire.
Oh,
Not the huge ones, though.
okay.
Some of my ancestors are from eastern parts, so we actually do have that tradition. So if anyone wants, they can do that. But yeah.
Then it shouldn't be too big then.
No,
we are not encouraging for that. So.
No. The food thing is also interesting because it has changed. It's not the same as it was, I don't know, in the ancient times or something. Because in ancient time, the main food was basically cheese and food from milk.
Okay.
And one of the like more traditional things was kohupiimakorpit, which is, I think, rahkapiiras maybe in Finnish. I think you have them too.
Me.
Yeah. It's like circular like thing, and there's some how's it in like English? Curds? I think curds.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, so that's very traditional, but almost no one eats that during Midsummer anymore. It's barbecue or grilling meat.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's basically a summer party with grilled meats and sausages and whatever else.
It sounds pretty much the same in Finland, and I have seen so many people baking a strawberry cake that they made like a nice, beautiful cake, and they put fresh strawberries on top of it, and it looks very nice. And of course, summery cakes for summer occasions, so it looks very nice.
Sounds good. For sweet things, actually, I don't know if it's a tradition for all families, but our family, we do s'mores, actually.
Oh!
Yeah, somehow it has... I mean, it's logical, because grill and, like, fire, we do that, but obviously it's not a traditional thing to do. But yeah, we do it, and you can find marshmallows and, like, cookies all over, like, for better prices during the midsummer time.
Editing Carl here. So I forgot one little thing related to food and drinks and midsummer, which is a drink called kalia or kaili, and it is a drink that is very traditionally drunk during midsummer festival, and it resembles kvass. So kvass is a Baltic and Slavic type of beer or small beer, and kalia and kali are also small beer with no or little alcoholic content. But the difference between the two is that kalia and kali are made of barley or rye malt, while kvass is made from bread, at least traditionally. So yeah, they are made differently and they taste a little different too. Fun thing though, well, weird thing, is that kvass is actually called kali in Estonian too, so the word goes to two different drinks, so it's a little bit confusing. But yeah, the more you know.
I don't know how about in Estonia, but at least I think still Finnish people do those Midsummer Night Magic things. Like, not maybe seriously, but just for fun. Well, I remember I have done this myself with my friends when we were teenagers, and of course,
Is it the flower thing, right?
Yes. And I read about it that either you need to collect 7 or 9 different types of flowers. I don't know if it depends where you live, but I think we collected 7 different flowers. and then you put them under your pillow, and of course you're supposed to dream about your future spouse, husband. And it's actually fascinating because when I was reading about this, that most of these things they are that women want to see their future husband. And if you run on a field and then when you jump over the 9th ditch, you're gonna dream about your future husband. But there was, as far as I was reading, there was nothing about for men to dream about their future wives. So I don't know, maybe they are mostly women doing these things for fun. But of course, men can do this as much as they want. No one is preventing you from putting flowers under your pillow if you want to try it.
We have very similar tradition in Estonia. Maybe it is the same. I'm not completely sure, but it sounds really similar and familiar. But there is one different tradition too in Estonia. It's a tradition where people are going to find fern flowers, but there is no such thing as flowering ferns.
Have you? Is it? I have been to one Midsummer wedding myself. That a couple got married on Midsummer. Is it I don't think it's popular these days, but maybe it used to be. And I don't know how is it in Estonia.
I have never been, but I think it's more popular when you live on the countryside, because I've not been, and but I've heard that some have had them. It's I believe it's tradition to do that in some places, but I'm not sure that it's tradition everywhere. We talked about the maypoles, right? And that it isn't a tradition, not really a tradition in Estonia, only maybe in some Swedish-speaking western parts of Estonia. But there actually is a similar tradition that was more common everywhere, which was to bring birch tree to homes and to places, and
nice that you brought it up because I completely forgot it, because we do it too.
My family has never done it, but I definitely know that when it is June time and the people are going to graduate from school or something, then oftentimes the school auditoriums are they are decorated with birch trees.
In Finland too,
yeah.
And we never did it in our family as well when I was a kid and teenager, but because we have birch trees in our garden, so it's since we have them there, we didn't cut them and bring them there. But I have seen people cutting small birch trees and putting them on both sides of the door, or if they have a porch there nicely. And for birches, I think we can go to sauna.
Yes,
because when we do this thing that you hit yourself with from the birch branches, which is also a crucial part of Juhannus, Juhannus sauna, Midsummer sauna.
Yeah, same in Estonia, at least traditionally.
And you also do the birch thingy?
I think so, yeah. And then not me personally, but I know that people, especially outside of cities, they still have sauna tradition. Well, for children, the day was pretty important because it's one of the days when you can be up all night, besides New Year's Eve. Because obviously the sun sets and rises so soon on that day, so most people are awake until then.
We do have some I don't know how long these festivals have been going on, but I assume for quite long, because they're kind of established summer festivals. That there are some midsummer festivals that people go to, by quite big events. I don't know if you have something similar outside the cities. There's
there are the big bonfires and festivals. I don't know if we talk about the same thing.
I'm a music festival.
I don't know if we have that. Not sure.
Okay.
I don't think so. But you have in Finland then.
Yes, but I've never been there myself, because because there was always it was so natural to go to cottage. So I think some people just prefer because Finnish summer is very short. So of course you want to see your favorite band playing if you have an occasion to do that.
Maybe we can talk a little bit about the name in Finnish and Estonian of Midsummer. So in Estonian it's jaanipäev, and in Finnish it's
Juhannus.
And it obviously comes from Saint John, Jesus's a cousin, I think. And I've always like thought about why Jan in Estonian, because his name in Estonian in Bible is Johannes. So why Jan? And the only thing I found about this is that Jan is a shortened version of Johannes, like one of the shortened versions, because we have so many. There is like Hannes, Hans, Johan. There's just so many, and somehow Jan like stuck. And it comes from, I think, southern Estonia, and then it went to all over like Estonia, the name Jan. So Jaanipäev. In Finnish, it is Juhannus, so it's a little bit more similar to Johannes, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
But we can see the similar origin there. I don't know how it's with Estonians, but we've got a lot of lakes, and Finnish people go to their cottages, and then there's alcohol involved. So unfortunately, a lot of people, not a lot, but some people drown during the midsummer, and usually the better the weather, the more people die, because it kind of encourages people to go out, swim, sailing, and usually if it rains and it's cold, people rather stay inside or ashore. So there is this like dark side of Juhannus as well, unfortunately.
Yeah, we didn't speak about alcohol at all, because that's actually a pretty big part like of the celebration. I personally don't drink at all, so it hasn't been a thing for me, but I know that around me it's one of the biggest like drinking like festivals or drinking celebrations of all the year.
Well, you've got everything. You've got grill, summer cottage, or like nice place to stay, hopefully nice weather, and alcohol. It's like a combination.
Yeah. And it could be deadly. One thing I did remember now, it's giged, swings that we have, and I think in Finland you don't have them, at least not as much.
You mean those huge like multi-layer swings? I have seen some pictures of those that all like long time ago people had those, but I have no more information of that. But I have seen those in pictures. Like they Finnish people also used to have, but I think you still have kept this tradition alive.
Usually you have like the swing or the geek right on the same like place where the bonfire is burned.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's like known thing that the place where there's the swing, the huge swing, you have midsummer celebrations too.
Have you tried this swing yourself?
Oh yeah, I have.
Nice.
It's really fun.
And how tall was the swing?
Not too tall actually. I mean, there have been several, so some of them you are like, oh, is it going to break?
Oh no!
But luckily, they never have. So yeah, but it's fun.
I would like to give it a try.
Yeah, you should. But I think that's all. If we missed something, then you all can write your traditions or your favorite traditions to comments or something.